Hello again. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about another of my newly found foundations. I had it on my shelf for like 1 month or so. I got it off eBay, quite cheap, and it's the SK2 Power Science Treatment Foundation. I actually got the refill because apparently this one they're going to discontinue it, but it has good reviews, and it's, let's see, all SK2 products are meant to be like skin enhancers, like they help the overall health of the skin. So the foundation won't be really like a traditional foundation that it's meant to cover and perfect the skin, but rather to make it like your skin but nicer. The refill comes in a quite elegant compact with a sponge, and well, it's like this. Let me see, on paper there, and I'm gonna swatch it on the paper. There you go. And also I'm gonna swatch it on my forearm. This one runs really smooth. Like, look, I'm gonna just take it once, and I have a lot of product on it. So this is the shade. Now you can see, yeah. It runs a bit yellow. Oh gosh, I don't have my glasses on. Sorry. It runs a bit yellow, I think. Yeah. But not excessively. And this foundation, it smells like Pitera. It's their trademark product is the fermentation from the sake, or sake. It's like a yeast. And ironically, in their foundation, it's listed as the 5th ingredient, which is it has a quite high concentration of it. So I bought it for like £4 or £5 plus shipping. So it was like a real bargain. Oh, the shade, it is OP-1. For your reference, they used OP-1 on Twilight for the vampire, especially Robert Pattinson. So this is considered a real pale shade. I don't know, it's not really pale like on me, but it's certainly pale. Actually, they used this one on Twilight. The Air Touch foundation is like an airbrush, like an art of the state. I'll review it later. Anyway, this foundation is light coverage. No medium, no nothing more, just sheer to light. It looks horrible when it's applied with a sponge. It's like the worst thing ever. I just hated this foundation when I got it because I applied it with the sponge and I was like, what's this mess on my face? It looks like flaky and weird and nasty. So I started applying with my fingers and pressing it down, and seriously, it just changed my view on this foundation. It's not my match, but I forgive the color sometimes because the foundation is just so good. So I think this one would suit nicely an NC15 or an NW15 that has a lot of redness or doesn't mind to have a more yellower tint to the skin. Anyway, I'm gonna apply it and then... Okay, so I'm back. Anyway, I've applied to half of my face. You can see it runs a bit yellow. Okay, you'll say, oh my god, this is amazing. Yeah, compared to the other side, it doesn't look so bad. But in daylight, now you can see it. Look, my skin here, it's blue, so you can see it runs yellow. Let's see if I can... No, it's yellow. Yeah. Okay, it's a tad dark. I would say, again, now thinking, it would suit an NC10 to 15. So it means like the darker end of the spectrum of an NC10 and the lighter end of the spectrum of an NC15. So I love the scent. Anyway, this one has a natural dewy finish. It's not matte, and please don't ruin it by applying powder over it, because that's the whole point of this, is that you don't apply powder on top of the foundation of SK2, at least not in the ones that I own. They do make a powder in Asia, but it was discontinued and stuff like that. It didn't really work well. If you do apply a powder on it, don't apply a mattifying powder. It won't work. I tried it. Maybe something like Photogenic Translucent from Lancome, or Estee Lauder Retrieve powder. That one is really good if you want to keep the natural dewy finish, like natural skin out of showers, like shine. So this one, now that I've applied it again, may cover a bit more than a light coverage. As you can see, it's more of a light to medium, and I didn't apply a lot, just a bit. This may run off quickly, like it finishes quickly, because I've just applied just several times and it's already forming like a crease, very lightly, but just saying. Anyway, this one you can find it on eBay, especially in the United Kingdom, because they have a lot of outlets and factories that sell old versions of SK2 products. And most sellers in the UK do ship outside the UK, so if you want to take a look, there's many listed right now. And it expires in 12 months, and it's fragrance free. What I smell here is their Pitera ingredient, not fragrance. So if you have an allergy to Pitera, you can't use this one. But otherwise, if you're allergic to fragrance, this one doesn't contain any fragrance. It's also an SPF 15, and it's made in Japan. I think that's all. It has 10.5 grams, which is 0.3 ounces. And yeah, I kind of like it. So that's it. If you have any questions or requests, please send me an email or leave me a comment. And for my skin tone, again, on the description box. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed.